Thank you, Prof. Lance, agreeing for this interview. You have created a tagline, IEEE Region 10, 10 out of 10. Please tell us, what does it mean?
Okay, thank you so much, Akila, for this opportunity to share with you all. It's quite interesting that this term, Region 10 out of 10, is just coming out of the blue, I admit. It was during one of my presentations a couple of years ago, and we were talking about what is aspiration. And I just out of the blue that I think that we are Region 10 out of 10. We should really aim for something higher. We should be aiming for perfect. But although I know that it's not possible to be perfect in 100%, but nevertheless I do believe all of us should have the highest aspiration, our goal. And then I do make it Region 10 out of 10. That I really want to see that our volunteers, our OU, and our service to the members is able to receive ranking feedback from our people we serve. They can give us a 10 star out of 10 star. So that's how I make it Region 10 out of 10. Okay, it's a bit of fun, and I hope you appreciate that. And as the volunteers and the leaders, and I hope you aspire to achieve the 10 out of 10 as well.
Thank you so much. Region 10 has established a committee on ethics, awareness and advancement. Why it is essential to raise awareness of ethics in the region?
Okay, again, thanks, Akila, for the question. I believe that as the member of IEEE, all of us should aware that we do have this core of ethics. And I believe ethics is really essential. Because the thing about our human society, we build on trust. And then trust can only build on some common agreeable standard and requirement. And similarly, for us being the members of IEEE, we do need to uphold the high standard of our professional behavior. And also we need to adhere to the highest expectation of our ethical conduct. So I have been serving in different OU and also committees within IEEE. And I do see that sometimes, some issues in terms of compliance, in terms of violation, of the policies and the procedures, etc. I do understand that sometimes it could be a situation whereby people are not aware of our ignorance. But on the other hand, I'm more concerned, if some of this violation is based on some purposeful need to do some kind of things which is just bypass the expected standard. And I don't think that is really acceptable. So that's why I believe that as a minimum, I would expect every members, volunteers and leaders should really understand what is the expected ethical requirements out of everyone. And then we need to uphold them as well. So on that basis, I've established the Ethics Advancement and the Awareness Committee, chaired by Professor Sudindra. And one of the first exercises we have done is to do a survey and how people within the IEEE membership, are they aware of the existence of this core of ethics? And surprisingly, we find quite a number of percentage where they're not even aware of that. And second thing is we also did some survey and find out, are they aware of the difference between the code of ethics and the code of conduct? And again, we find out that nearly half of them, they're not even realize the differences between them. So on that basis, I do believe it is important for us to raise the awareness within the region, that for our members, non-members, for our leaders, for volunteers, what is the expected code of ethics within the region. So on that basis, that's why we have established this committee. Thank you.
Thank you so much.